music inspires so many of us. Music makes us happy, makes us sad, makes us feel all different type of emotions. Today, I have my girl, Klenai, to come on PH Balance Podcast to talk about her journey in the music industry and what motivated her to become an artist. Kay, say what's up to the people.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's Klenai. I'm here to talk a little bit about my music, my love for it, my passion, and all the feels that have created masterpieces.
Yes, so continue watching and you won't be disappointed.
Nope.
Ladies, how y'all feeling today? How your PH? Hi, it's your girl Raven with PH Balance Podcast. And as you guys know, I love to have my ladies on my show to represent what we're all about. And today I have the fabulous, the beautiful, the talented Miss Klenai joining us on PH Balance Podcast. Say what's up to the people.
Hey y'all, it's Klenai. I write music, I do music, I love music, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit about my music.
Yeah, so if you are an artist and you love music, this podcast is for you. And if you don't, you can still watch because it's for you too. So I wanted to have Miss Klenai on my podcast because I met her at an event here in Charlotte. What event was that?
It was to recognize Black women during Women's History Month.
Okay.
And just recognizing different talents, your purpose or what you do. So it highlighted artists, authors, and just different people in their work. Okay. So I was offered the opportunity to be a part of a panel where I would share a little bit about my music, my passion for my music, and where it came from.
Yeah, so one of my friends invited me. She was like, "Hey, come to this event." I showed up. I didn't even know what it was for, y'all, but I was inspired. It was like a lady there talking about a book she had written about, the history of, Black people with land and ownership of land. So I thought that was really interesting. Then I met Miss Klenai, and she shared her experience with music and writing, and I was like, oh, I gotta have her on my podcast. So here she is sitting with us today. Yep. And before we get started, I always like to ask my guests, how's your pH?
I think my pH is doing pretty good.
Yeah, so when I say that means how's your peace and happiness?
Yep, I remember you telling me about that, and that's what I love about the meaning behind your podcast. And I love how you word it. I love that.
Yes.
But mine is good. I'm at the water is still, it's calm.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes our peace and happiness get thrown off, and we just have to find ways to get our peace and happiness back balanced.
Yeah.
One way, when I'm going through something, y'all, I listen to music. Different songs. I can, even to this day, I ride in my car, and sometimes I hear a song that brings back childhood memories or memories when I was dating somebody or something in my life that was going on. And sometimes I find myself just crying off of that song. Some certain songs
it'll do it.
Evoke feelings in you that you just, so I think music is a part of my life. Like, I love music.
Me too.
So tell us a little bit how you got started in the music industry.
So I actually grew up into music. My grandfather had a church in New York, and my family has just always been in the music, in the choir, in the praise dance, things of that nature. And then as I grew up, I would be in a talent show or a pageant, and my mom would just always beg me, like, can you just use your voice? Like, I'll be like, I don't know what to do in the talent show. Maybe I'll dance. And she'll just always push me to sing. And I always just wanted to hide into the shadows. Like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to share it. And I'm grateful for her because she has pushed me out of my comfort zone, and it has allowed me to really realize my potential with music and my purpose. So in 2020, when COVID started and the world was on lockdown, I ended up having COVID. And I was stuck in the house. I ended up locked out of my Instagram. And I feel like all of those things happened for a reason. Like, when I look back on it now, I feel like God had to sit me down, disconnect me from the world, disconnect me from everybody, and just force me into my own space to really tap into myself. So I have family who's also in music, and I reached out to them. And I'm like, where do I start? What should I do first? And they were just like, listen to some beats and see how you feel. And you can feel a lot just with a song that has no lyrics. So that's how I started. I just started listening to beats on YouTube, and I would see how I felt in the song. I would see if the song made me feel sensual. I would see if the song made me feel like I wanted to slash somebody's tires. I would see like, what does this beat give me? And then I just started writing, and I just kept going. And it really just started to feel very natural for me. Like once I tapped into it, it was like, oh, like I can do this easily.
Right.
And I just started from there, and then from that point on, I would put the lyrics that I put with the beat. I had people who kept reaching out to me like, Kenya, when you gonna come to my studio? When you gonna get in a booth? And I would just always be like, soon, I'll get there at some point. I'm coming. So once I really tapped into my music, I was like, okay, I'm going to use these advantages of people who want me to come work with them at the studio.
Okay.
And so I got to the studio. I was very nervous, but it felt like at ease. Once I really got into it, it was just like, oh, this is where I'm meant to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so pretty much you got started during COVID. You were just sitting in the house.
Yep.
And locked away from the world.
Yep.
And then you just, what were you doing? Were you making YouTube videos, or were you singing like covers of other people's songs, or were you just hearing beats and then writing your own music and uploading videos?
So I would listen to the beat, and I would make videos in my phone to just remember, okay, I want these lyrics to go with this beat. Okay. This is how I want it to sound. But there was an app, I'm not sure if it's still here, but it was called Voicey. And it was basically like social media for artists. So I would go on there, and it had different beats, and you could sing over the beat. It was like settings that would allow you to do ad libs and things like that. So it was kind of just like a condensed version of doing a studio session. And so that was like my practice. I would just go on Voicey. I would listen to the way other people do their music, or the way they get creative with their ad libs and things like that. And I was like, okay, it feels like it helped me to curate songs and understand where I wanted to navigate with putting the lyrics to this beat and things like that, because it had beats on there. So if I wasn't on YouTube listening to a beat, I was on Voicey, and I would just watch other people or just make my own videos, and I would take some of the lyrics that I wrote that I may not have had a beat for, and I would just put it on the Voicey app, and I loved it. And so, yeah.
Okay, so when you started to write your own music and put it out there, what genre of music would you say you consider yourself?
I'm definitely R&B.
Okay, R&B.
I want to feel it in my soul.
Right.
Like I feel things very deeply.
Right.
So I want to feel that same depth with my music. And yeah, I love Anita Baker. I love Sade, but I also love Janae and Summer. And so I wanted to make my own music that was my own sound, but still gave me the same calmness that Janae may have given, or the same soul that Sade may have given. And I just had to find a way to put it into my own little vibe.
Okay. So, like I said, I know for me, I don't care what song it is. It could be Soulja Boy, Hop Up Out the Bed.
Turn my swag on.
Yeah. That song make you feel some kind of way.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? So anytime I'm listening to music, if it's nothing to me, I can't listen to it.
Right.
But the words mean something to me, and any music that I like, the words mean something to me.
Yeah.
So actually hearing something that, like they say, Mary J. Blige wrote her best album when she was going through something, when she was on them drugs. I don't know if that's true, allegedly. But they said my girl was on some drugs, allegedly, but I don't know if that's true.
Hey, we'll know.
And she was going through a breakup with Jodeci. Was it Jodeci?
I really don't even know.
Hold on, which one was it? JoJo. It was Casey and JoJo. One of them.
She was going through a breakup.
One of them from Jodeci. And she was going through a lot. She was her hurt is what made her music powerful. And I know for me, anytime I'm like Beyonce Resentment, I was going through something when that album came out.
Listen.
And that song right there, even to this day, I mean, I'm so far past that, but to this day, when I hear that song, it takes me
just
back.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's one of your songs would you say is your most, like, even when you sing this song still to this day, you like, yo, it take me back to that place?
So, I have a song called I-95. And to this day, I love my past girlfriend. And I will always have love for her. However, our love was very passionate and toxic at a certain point. So, you know that one person that just kind of like really could get you out of character, that could really just do it for you?
Yeah.
That was her for me.
Yeah.
And I-95 is pretty much a very detailed and real song, because in the song I'm talking about how I was riding around looking for her. She was supposed to come over. She didn't answer the phone. And we were so on and off that even when we were off, we acted like we were still on. So we might have been on a break, but in my mind, she was still mine. So you're not answering the phone. And we knew each other so well, I knew she was up to no good. I just knew. And as time went on, as I waited for her to get home, my blood really was boiling. And I say that in the song. So I was riding around looking for her, and I didn't even get in contact with her until the morning, because she knew that I was so mad. By the time she decided to respond to me, she was like, Kenya, I'm staying away from you right now because I know that you on one. And I was.
You was going to get her.
I was going to get her. You know, I handle my emotions and my anger a little bit more better now. Shout out to therapy.
Yes.
But I was not always handling things in the most sane way. So I was riding around looking for her, and I didn't care about nothing. It wasn't even making sense. I was riding around in areas just looking for her car. I didn't even have a hint of where she was.
Yeah. You know, when you were saying that, I was thinking back to a time when I was on my Jasmine Sullivan. I'll push your windows out your car. Okay.
That's my song.
Girl, because I remember I done did some things.
Listen, it's okay. You know, we're able to look back and recognize the growth. We're able to recognize the growth. But at that time, that is one of those songs where I look back and I'm like, you had me.
You had me messed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real messed up.
You had me messed up.
Real messed up. And then we got back cool. So when I played the song for her, she looking at me. She side-eyeing me like, really? Like, this the song you write about me?
So give us a little bit of the song I-95. Because we got to hear, what would you say out of that song when you wrote, what was the lyric that part of that song says it all?
Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay. It's a part of the song, and I'm like, riding until the cast is on E. Thanks to you, I lost my sleep and sanity. Because I was up all night, I didn't sleep, and I lost my sanity. Like, you had me really acting like a crazy girl. And I was like, it's your fault. Look what you did.
Yes.
Look what you did. Now I need to calm down, and I need caffeine because I'm tired.
I love that. Okay, so I heard you say Sade. I heard you say Janae Aiko.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say? So are those the artists? Like, what artists would you say you most relate to? Because it's always somebody. For me, it's Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm Beyonce.
Period.
I'm her sister. I ain't her, but I'm her sister. Okay.
Okay.
But I do. You can't tell me Beyonce ain't my sister, okay? But
Yeah.
I really love Beyonce. Her music, like I said, Resentment is one that album, Lemonade album. Those albums, I love me some Janae as well.
Yes, that's my girl.
I love me some R. Kelly. I know they don't want me to say that, but I love R. Kelly's music.
Yeah, because
Apart from the man, the music.
right, his music is a hit, especially "Feeling on Your Booty." Like, who would have thought a song about that could hit like that? Feeling on your booty,
Your booty.
booty, like
Your booty. Let me tell you something. That song could never play out.
no,
No.
I'ma just listen. I'ma just have to be like, sorry, y'all, and turn it up a little bit.
Oh, if
just a little bit, just a little bit.
If that Honey Love come on, I'm listening. I'm sorry. It's getting played.
Yeah. And
When a
you
woman's-
remind me of my Jeep. I want to ride it.
It's getting played.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, y'all. You can't be mad at it, though. R. Kelly done wrote a lot of your artist song hits. And you be singing them, you don't know it's R. Kelly that wrote it.
Okay. Because them samples definitely came from Kelly.
They definitely came from Kelly.
They did.
And a lot of them got their style from Kelly. So, don't sleep on Kells, okay? Please,
Kel.
please don't sleep on Kells. Because if he get out, I'm going to a concert.
Ooh.
You ain't gonna go.
No, I don't think I'm going to go.
You ain't gonna go to the
Concert tickets too expensive.
If
I ain't going to R. Kelly.
said, I got some tickets for you. You coming? You might not want to pay for the tickets. I'm going to R. Kelly
I don't know.
concert.
I might have to put a hat on. I just don't need to be seen like supporting that much. Like concert.
I'm going to the concert, sis.
don't
I've never
know.
seen him live.
I'm gonna ask for the videos when you leave the concert.
Don't give her no videos. She
Just,
don't wanna.
just let me get the little sneak peek. Just a little sneak peek.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna say, Kelly, she didn't want to come support you.
From afar.
But just the music. We're not talking about him as a person.
I know, but like I just can't like knowing that certain songs he didn't have the right intentions and his dating situations. It's like I'll be at the concert and then some song will come and then I'll be like, why am I here? Why am I here? Well, I'm gonna just look at your videos.
So, what if he writing "Feeling on Your Booty" about a little girl? You can't sing that no more, sis.
I just can't sing it no more. I'm just not looking to the history on that one.
We just not gonna think about it. No. Okay.
No. We just gonna listen
okay,
to
so what artist would you say that you most relate to?
I would have to say Janae.
Janae.
The same way you said Beyonce is your sister. Me and Janae, we're best friends. Klenai and Janae, Look for our collab in the future. I'm claiming it. I'm manifesting it. What I love about Janae is her calmness, her way that she does music. Excuse me. I feel like she has like this soft voice, is so calming, is so therapeutic, and I also feel like she got that other side in her. Even in Maniac. Janae gonna show you she gets down, and that's what I love about her because one of my job's bosses was like, Kenya, you have such a nice soft voice, but you got that other side in you, and I feel like that's Janae too. And she just talks about a lot of relatable things and makes it sound so good that sometimes I don't think people even recognize what she's talking about because you just enjoy the sound and the way she makes you feel.
One of my favorite songs for her is Wake Up, Wake Up. Gotta get this paper, get this cake up. Gotta do my hair, gotta put on makeup.
Gotta act like I care about this fake stuff straight up.
What a waste of my day.
If I had it my way, I'd roll out of bed, say, about 2:30 midday. Hit the blunt, then hit you up to come over to my plays.
You shut up right.
You show up right away. We'd make love and then we'd fuck and then you'd give me my space.
Yeah.
Hey, yes.
What I am trying to say. I like
Yes,
that.
yes.
That's my song right there, y'all.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Yes, bed piece. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 tattoos and they are both from her songs. I have Surrender on my finger, and then I have on my arm, there's no loving without losing, there's no living without bruising.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Thank you. And like with Surrender, I feel like I always want to be in control of things. I like for things to go my way, and I've learned to just surrender to God, surrender to the universe, and just let whatever is meant to happen come to me. Whatever is meant to come will come, and whatever is meant to go will go. Right. But I got to surrender to whatever that looks like. And so I love that it's right there because I see it all the time. Like, just surrender. And then I love this one because there is no love without losing. Like, we love and we lose. So it's like, I love that. I love to understand love is an experience. You can experience someone, but they are not yours to keep. They are not yours to possess. So it's like, you do have to release them back into the world when your experience, when your time, when your lesson with them is done. And the second part where it says there's no living without bruising, like, you will get hurt. You will endure some pain, and it's all a part of the journey. But you got to understand, while you're on this road to the right path, you might trip and fall a little bit.
Right.
You might stub your pinky toe, and that hurts.
Right.
Pinky toes getting stuck on the table hurt.
Ooh, girl, real bad.
So it's just like certain things that she says are messages that's not just on the surface about, the simple things. She has that depth that I love. So that's why Janae, that's my girl.
That's my girl.
Janae,
too.
We're going to work together one day.
Yes, that's my girl too. Now, I really love her. Like, I listen to her a lot as well. Like, a lot.
Me too.
And a lot of her, it's one song, that she's talking about suicide. She talks about suicide in a lot of her songs. The one when she's talking about the sea of trees. That's about suicide.
Sea of trees. I feel like once it clicks for me, it'll click.
And then the one she sings to her daughter, and she's like, "Promise I'll be all right." She's definitely talking about
Promises gives me goosebumps. You can't see me right now, but that just gave me goosebumps. Maybe you can see him a little bit.
Yeah, I see him. I actually do.
I love Promises.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I listen to that a lot.
Yeah.
Especially with my daughter. So Janae, I really do. I love her music. I really relate to. She's one of my favorites.
Me too.
Jasmine Sullivan. She's one of my favorites.
Jasmine
Lauren Hill will always be my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are. I love people who can sing.
Yeah. And they can sing.
They can sing.
S-A.
Yeah. Even though Janae's voice is very light, she can still sing. Like, and her riffs and everything are amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. She's in Summer Walker.
I like Summer too.
Summer can sing. Like, her first, I don't know if they were like albums, but I don't know. They were short. What do they call them when they're short? Like, they might be 6 songs.
The EP?
Her EPs.
Okay.
Those are really good. I don't know if you ever listen to them, but a lot of those you can hear. Actually, you can hear Summer's, but Summer is an amazing singer. She sounds amazing.
She definitely is. And I've actually sung the cover to her song Session 32. Like one of the first times I ever did open mic.
That's the one I'm talking about. What is it? Which one you like?
Threw away your love letters. I thought it'd make me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. That's a line right there. You out of my bed, but you still in my head. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that one, that's my song.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm talking about. That's the EP or that's the album?
I think that was on the EP.
Okay.
My brain's a little foggy on where it was, but I know that's that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did that one.
Yeah.
She did
that one more nigga come around these parts talking that shit.
That
one on there too. That was good. Dang, I was hoping you was was gonna join me in that one.
No, why is that one not clicking for me?
I'm nigga.
Oh,
I'ma throw a fit, ayy.
yes.
One more nigga come around these bars. Talking that shit.
I don't know the lyrics to that one, but I know the
I was
sound.
hoping you knew that one. So
I don't
you
know
could
the
jump
lyrics.
in.
I don't know the lyrics to that one.
You know, I can't sing. I can carry a tune.
You can. I hear you.
I can carry a little tune.
You can.
I'm gonna carry a tune. I can get in the church choir.
You can.
Yeah.
You could be on one of my songs, like ad libs or something.
Oh yeah, girl, I do it.
Okay.
I would definitely do it. Okay. So, Janae, is there anyone else other than Janae?
Alex Isley.
I don't even know who that is.
Alex Isley is the daughter of, is it Ron Isley? From the Isley brothers?
Oh, I love Ron.
Yeah. She's one of their daughters. And I feel like her voice is also very calming, very therapeutic, but she also could sing, like sing and sing. Like,
Sing and sing.
yeah, she could do both.
I've never heard of her.
And you might have, Good and Plenty. Oh, taste and see.
No.
I feel like if you hear her, you'll be like, oh.
Oh, okay.
But Alex, that's my girl too.
Well, I'm gonna have to check her out.
You do.
I'm
You
gonna
do.
have to check her out.
I'm gonna send you like 3 of my favorites from Alex Isley.
And I'm gonna listen because I am a lyrics girl. If the song can move something in me, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, and she will move you. Yeah. I be moving and grooving to my girl Alex.
So when you are in your room just writing your lyrics, like what motivates you? Like,
Honestly, really my feelings. Because I feel a lot, but I like to suppress it sometimes. And when it becomes so overwhelming, I'll have moments where I'm just like, I have to go right.
So, do you perform? Like, do you go and perform for artists? What are your experiences with that? Because I know sometimes getting into the music industry can be a challenge.
Yeah. So I haven't really performed anywhere. I think that is the area that I am still, taking my baby steps with. I've sung at weddings. I sung at my mother's wedding, and then someone who was in the audience said, I'm wedding planning, and I want her to sing at that wedding. So I've sung at maybe about 3 weddings, and that's really where I've done most of my performances. Other than that, I love to do open mics.
Okay.
I just went to one last night, and I sung a song that I'm about to release. I sung that song there. And even that is me getting out of my comfort zone, because a lot of times I'll just sing cover songs. Like, I have so many songs in my vault, I feel like I'm gatekeeping right now. I'm working on getting them out there, but I've just gotten so used to always just singing a cover. If I go somewhere and they're like, oh, you want to sing? I'll just be like, okay. I'll sing Lost Without You, Robin Thicke, or I have sung Bust the Windows before. I think that was at karaoke, though.
I'm going to have to take you to karaoke with me.
Oh, I will grab that mic in a heartbeat. We could be the first ones.
Shut it down. I'll be sitting over there like, go, friend, let them know.
Okay, and I will. I'm going to let them know. But
they have karaoke night on Thursdays.
They have karaoke night on a Wednesday, too, because there was a Wednesday where I went to open mic, and after open mic, I went to the karaoke.
Yeah, so we're going to plan that. I'll take you to karaoke with me. It's a couple guys. Shout out to John and Jonathan. John, they're twins. I don't know if you know them, but
I don't think so.
John told me last week, like, come out to karaoke. So I'm like, oh, I didn't even know y'all do karaoke. But
yeah, where is it?
So I think they do it different places.
Okay.
Like, I think it was like at West End last week or something like that. So yeah,
I have seen someone post something for West End, so that sounds about right.
Yeah, okay. So I'll let you know, or I'll find out from them.
Don't forget.
Because I'm going to let you know for real. Because I want to go.
Me too.
I'm taking my girl to karaoke. Y'all got to hear her.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all better be there.
Yes. So, I don't want to hold you too long, but I would love to hear you sing from right now. What's your favorite song? And give us we already got a taste of it. We already hear it, but give us a taste of your favorite song right now and tell the people where they can find you.
Okay. So one of my favorite songs right now is not out yet.
Okay.
Where they can find it. So I'll sing from Sweet Escape.
Okay.
And that is available on Apple Music and Spotify.
Okay.
And I'll just give a little background about that song.
Okay.
That vibe is just kind of talking about, like, I know you got a lot on your shoulders, a lot on your plate. Don't hesitate to get away. Like, come, let me be your sweet escape. Let me be your peace. Let me be where you take off the armor.
Okay.
And just, vibe with me. Put your phone on D&D.
Okay. Sweet Escape.
Sweet Escape. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll sing a little bit of it because I mentioned Sade.
Okay.
Okay. And please excuse my voice. The allergies got me a little crispy.
Yeah, trust me. I'm over here holding back. I got gum in my mouth. I'm holding back coughing. Got my tea right here because
the pollen is trying to take us down, but we will prevail.
Right.
Okay, so this is from Sweet Escape. Bumping down K with a little Sade, pouring up a cup while your plug's on the way. Henny in your system while I sip my Cabernet. Sipping got you slipping, trying to think of what to say. I could read your mind, you don't even gotta speak. I can tell you're focused by the way you're watching me. I see it in your eyes that I got you mesmerized, fixated on my body like I got you hypnotized. Yeah, don't hesitate to get away. Just let me be your sweet escape. I got somewhere for you to lay. And we can just keep bumping down K with a little Sade, pouring up a cup while your plug's on the way.
Pouring up the cup while the plug is on the way.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. So what's that one again?
Sweet Escape.
Sweet Escape on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yep. You can even find it on YouTube. It's on there too.
Yeah. Did you do a video for that one?
I did not. I'm working on that right now too because people be like, Kenya, you dropped this music. We need the visuals.
Yeah.
So I'm working on those things.
Can I be the homegirl in the passenger seat?
For I-95?
Whatever.
I'm like, well, for Sweet Escape, we probably in the living room or something like that. It's like the Sweet Escape. You come over. Remember,
why you can't
I'm pouring the Hennessy and the
okay,
Cabernet.
Okay, this is what I got.
Okay.
What I see is we at the club or something, and your man or whoever waiting on you at home, and you like, girl, I gotta go. Like at the opening, Reverend, I gotta go. Like my man waiting for me, and then you get home, and you getting ready. You got on your little sexy lingerie. Yeah, I got a whole plan for us.
Okay. Well, we got some more songs that's about to get released. So
she don't like my idea, y'all.
Well, listen, I have another song, and it's about like a late night vibe, and I'm basically talking about like I'm drunk in the middle of the night, I'm craving you, like I'm fighting sober thoughts, I don't know what to do. So maybe for that one, I could probably call you like, girl, I'm real tempted. Should I do it? And I'm
gonna say, girl, fuck that nigga.
Or that girl.
Oh, fuck.
Girl. Whatever.
I mean, yeah. Do you like the studs or you like the femmes?
Okay, so I have some history with the more masculine presented woman, but I still enjoy a woman that is in touch with her femininity, because I don't want Debo. I don't want Debo. So, like, I want somebody that I could be like, you look pretty, and you could take that compliment like, oh, thank you, baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's made this statement a few times. So you are a part of the LGBTQ community, or you wouldn't like to categorize yourself? You just like what you like.
I feel like I like what I like. You know, right now, who's to say it's not a man right now?
Okay. Okay.
But you know, I go with what I
Makes you feel
feel.
good, right?
Yeah, you know, so it could be Monet or it could be Marquise.
Okay. She said what she said.
But I do love a pretty girl too.
Yeah.
It's hard not to. Like, how can you not love us?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. Okay, so I'm gonna say, what's up, girl?
Yeah.
We gotta practice. What we gonna say?
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, girl, I done had a few shots of that Dawn. I had 3 shots of Dawn and 2 lemon drops. And I wanna make a call.
No. We gotta start from the beginning. So
Okay,
phone
okay.
ringing. You pick up. You call me.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, girl, you up?
Yeah. Why you up so late?
It's just been a lot on my mind, and I had a few shots, I had a few lemon drops, and I want to make a call. I want to make a call to you know who.
Don't start that shit, Kay. I ain't got time for that. Like,
I know. It's some stuff on my chest I got to get off. I'm yearning the presence. I need them to maybe pull up for a little second.
I mean, do you think they gonna hear you this time? I mean, do you think it's gonna do some good for you? I mean, friend, I'm just worried about you.
I know. They might hear me and they might feel me.
Okay, sis, we're going to call them then.
Go ahead and make that call.
Go and call them then.
Right, you know,
Dang.
like, just live life.
Yeah.
Live, laugh, love.
Yes, live life, love.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm loving that. Okay, so I'm gonna be in the video, y'all. So
Yeah.
check it out. Okay,
Be ready.
It's coming.
Okay.
So tell the viewers where they can find you, your socials, and again, all of your music information, your YouTube, everything.
Okay, so you can find me on Apple Music and Spotify, Klenai, Klenai. When people see Klenai, they be like, oh, is it Kaylani? There's already a Kaylani. There's Kaylani and there's Klenai. Kaylani, I'm coming for you too with your fine self. But you can find me there. And then on Instagram, KLENAI_.
Okay.
Feel free to hit me up. I'm open to collabs. I'm working on a lot right now. So if you want to work, let's get to it.
Yes. And anyone, like I said before, I'm from Charlotte. You from New York though, right?
I was born in New York. I left and relocated to Richmond. So I've lived in Richmond a big majority of my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But she's now here in Charlotte, North
I am.
Carolina.
I love it.
So right now she's a Charlotte girl. So
I am.
anyone who, I've said this so many times, who is in Charlotte, surrounding cities, anyone, you could be from wherever. If you want to come on PH Balance Podcast, talk about your journey. If you're an up and coming artist, if you are a big artist, come on and show your girls some love. Come on PH Balance Podcast. I would love to talk to you about your journey, what motivated you, what inspired you. Yes. But if you are an up and coming artist like my girl Klenai, come on and show PH Balance some love, share your journey, and you never know who might discover you. My platform right now is a small platform. I just started this. This is my new journey, and it's a huge passion of mine, just like music is a passion of yours.
Yeah.
And just sitting here and being able to talk to someone who has something that makes them have a little peace and happiness in their life.
Yeah.
Music makes you writing and singing. Just while I was watching you, while you were singing, like the emotion behind it is just like, I was just like, ooh, I like it.
Yes, that is my happiness.
Yeah.
My peace and happiness.
Yeah, your peace and happiness.
It is.
Because I'm telling you, certain songs like India Ari.
The truth.
Yes. But it's one song when my mom and dad were divorcing. One shot to your heart without breaking your skin. Have you ever heard that? Girl.
You gotta send me that. I'll send you Alex. You send me that one.
Yes. India Ari, that song right there. A lot of her songs on her album definitely they got me. I used to cry about that off of that song too. Music makes me cry. Period.
Me too.
Like I cry a lot. Like if I hear something, I'm crying. My daughter be looking at me like, I'd be like, girl,
just look away. Look away.
Don't you hate when you crying
and somebody want to, and then ask, you crying?
Yeah,
I was, but I'm good now. You all in my eyes.
Like, I'm telling you, you having a good cry ugly when somebody like, why you crying? Don't it look like it?
Just look away. Look away.
Let me cry, please.
Yes. Dang.
But anyways, like, yeah, so check out my girl. Follow her on social media. And again, if you would like to come on and be a guest. And thank you for watching today. It's your girl Raven with PH Mouse Podcast. And it's my girl
Klenai.
Period. We're out.
Bye.